fly as they get ready to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They snap it at one. Now it's Roethlisberger. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there. And, look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete. But they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Steeler first down.
On first down, it's Samuels. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Third down.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run with Samuels. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Samuels. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's third down.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. It's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's brought down.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Steelers 3, Eagles nothing.
Here's second and a yard. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll run. It's Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
The tackle made by...
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 43-yard line.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But now it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Steps away to his left. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
At the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a loss on the play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
For the point after,
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the Rikers here. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 26.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Whoa, he just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Pittsburgh.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Right side, Claypool's got it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ben to throw again. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. Oh, he's got a little daylight right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
And
now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. 7 yards on the play, and it's a second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7. First down, Steelers.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Eagles 13, Steelers 3.
Here's Samuels again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
The 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Samuels. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
one of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
complete.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. Stepping up, he'll try and run. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Samuels, and he stopped immediately there. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuels. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
And it's third down.
Brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Fourth down.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
For the point after.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. A gain there of 21 yards. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
12 yards there and a first down. Back to throw. Wentz. And this is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Wentz to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Bud Dupree in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 33-yard line.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. Taken from about the 12.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Down Baltimore.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And a Raven first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 26. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First down, Ravens.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down.
From the gun, Jackson.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, it's up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Man, you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Makes the score.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So they gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff.
So I see your 3 points.
And raise you 6.
Double it up, coming right back at them. And if that's going to be the trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 3.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Ravens 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10.
1st and goal.
A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 50 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Here we go. 180.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Quarter. 58's the money. 58's the money. Come on. You better bring it. And 58 is the money.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
58 right over there. Where's the 22 and 44? 58 right there. I'm going to run you over. Middle. 58's Mike. Check.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
58's the Mike. Watch the run. They're running it. 58, boys. No spacing. Here we go, D. 58, right over there.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught inside the 20.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
58,
They run the counter. Samuels, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Black 20. Watch the slant. Hey, alert. Watch the slant. Hatch it. Jab. Shoot.
counter. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
For Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go play action with Jackson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Roethlisberger will throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Samuels. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 49, check 49, check 49. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. You go back.
Roethlisberger will hand a counter. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
It's a gain of 6.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, Dobbins, open space inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson now. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch like 30. 6-man. Check curls, swirl. 48 front. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch your knickers. Now spin. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Malik Harrison.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
77. Middle. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 32 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Ravens 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
A gain of 20 and a Raven first down.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Jackson on first down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
Pass incomplete.
On the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They go play action now. Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And 1.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This just a 24-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
24.
So we're back to a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance at getting the ball back.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
Today's final score, Steelers 24.
But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.